Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by grief that you weren't sure how to keep going? You're not alone, and today I want to help you take just one small step forward. Hi, I'm Shon Arise, and I help women who are grieving the loss of a loved one. See, I've walked this road myself. I know it can feel overwhelming, confusing, and even impossible to take the next breath, let alone the next step. 11 years of marriage, 2 beautiful children ages 2 and 4, and then one day my husband was gone. He was sick for 15 months before he passed, but even with time to prepare, nothing could have prepared me for the wave of emotions or lack thereof that hit me after his death. See, I was overwhelmed. How would I manage the bills, the house, the kids, my future? It felt like the world had stopped spinning, and yet everything around me kept moving. Today, I want to talk to you about those early days of loss and share the steps that helped me cope when it felt like my world was crashing down. I'll share 4 simple steps that can help you cope even if all you want to do is stay in bed. Friend, you don't have to do this alone, and you don't have to do it perfectly. Step number 1, give yourself permission to grieve. I'll be the first to admit, the early days of grief can be rough. In those first days, I didn't feel much. I was numb, going through the motions. The only emotion I recall feeling that first day was anxiety. I was anxious about how to tell my daughter that her father was never coming back home. I was anxious about how she would handle the news and what would happen next. And you know what? That's okay. Grief doesn't look the same for everyone. Some people cry, some don't. Some feel everything all at once, while others feel nothing at all. Whatever you're feeling or not feeling, it's completely valid. Give yourself permission to just be, and you don't have to be strong. You don't have to push your emotions away. You're allowed to feel everything: anger, sadness, the confusion, even numbness. See, grieving is messy and it doesn't look the same for everyone, so there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just let yourself be. Step number 2, focus on small, manageable tasks. When the future feels unbearable, the best thing you can do is to focus on the next hour or the next small task. One of the first things I did was to focus on today, just today, one moment, one task at a time. For me, that meant caring for my kids. They needed me, and that gave me a purpose when everything else felt uncertain and out of my control. I started with the basics. First, getting out of bed, brushing my teeth, feeding the kids, and getting them ready for school. These small acts felt monumental, but they grounded me. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I want you to focus on just one small thing you can do right now. Even if it's as simple as brushing your teeth, drinking a glass of water, stepping outside for fresh air. These little acts of self-care are a way of grounding yourself. Step number 3, reach out for support. This might feel hard, but connecting with someone who can simply listen can make a huge difference. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or a support group, you don't have to carry this burden alone. And it's okay to tell them exactly what you need, even if it's just their presence. I was fortunate to have people around me who anticipated my needs. One friend showed up that first night at my house. It was in the evening. She asked, "Hey Shale, where are you going to sleep?" And I pointed over to our bed. I said, "Right there on the bed." And what she did, she pulled a recliner into my bedroom and she stayed with me that entire night. Throughout that night, every time I moved or got up, she would ask, "Do you need anything?" She was a godsend, and I didn't realize how important that was at that time. Other times people visited. When they visited to express their condolences, they would pray for me and the kids. Having people like that made all the difference. But even if you don't have someone who's that intuitive, it's okay to ask for help. Some people may want to help, but they don't know how to ask or how to be of assistance to you. Whether it's calling a friend, joining a support group, or just letting someone sit with you, reaching out can be a lifeline. And one thing I want to point out, asking for help is not a weakness. It's actually a sign of strength. Finally, step 4, take care of your basic needs. So let's talk about self-care, not the fancy kind, but the necessary kind. See, grief often makes us forget the basics like eating healthy, resting well, drinking water, exercising. Your body needs care. Even when your heart feels broken, small things like a warm drink, a comforting meal can remind you that you're still here, still human, and still worthy of care. In those early days, friends and family brought over food. That helped a lot because I didn't have the energy to cook. I also knew that my kids needed me to be okay, so I had to take care of myself for them. But realize that these small acts remind your body that you're still there. Start small. A sip of water, a few bites of food, a few minutes of walk. Little by little, these acts will help you regain strength. So friend, I know these steps might feel like tiny drops in a sea of pain, but I promise they matter. Every act of care is a way of telling yourself, I'm still here, I'm going to keep moving forward. Also, I want you to know that what you're feeling or not feeling is completely normal. Healing is a journey and you don't have to walk it alone. Take things one moment at a time and don't be afraid to lean on others, on those around you for support. If you're watching this and thinking, Shun, I don't know if I can do this, I want you to know you can. You are stronger than you think, even when it doesn't feel like it. And if you need more support, I want you to reach out to me. Let's walk this road together. Thank you for allowing me to share this moment with you. If this video has helped, please let me know in the comments below or share the video with someone else who might need it. Remember, you're not alone, and even when it feels impossible, you are stronger than you think. The resilience to heal and the power to reclaim your peace. Remember, you were made for this journey. Arise, recover, and reign. Your breakthrough is just ahead. I'm here with you every step of the way. Until next time, bye.